This is the new Echelon GTX from REV'IT. Is this the best riding gear that you can find on the market today? Well, I cannot say it for sure, but it is the best that I ever had. In this video, I'm gonna tell you everything about it, so if you have nothing to do, grab your favorite drink and stay with me. Welcome back. Full disclosure, this gear was sent to me for free from REV'IT. Thank you very much, guys, it is wonderful. As you already know, or maybe you don't, but I'm a long-term user of REV'IT. In fact, they became my sponsor because I was using their gear for many years, not the other way around. This should tell you that everything that I'm about to say in this video is going to be my honest opinion. But if for some reason you don't believe me or you think that I sold myself, there is nothing I can do for you on this moment. Alright, enough talks, let's finally start with the review. I had the model for more than 2 months and I tested in any kind of riding and weather conditions. I use it for everyday city riding, commuting, short trips here and there, anything from -5 to +25 degrees. And so far I like it very much and I cannot say any bad words about it. I really like this simple and clear design without many cuts and different details. It is made from 2 layers of laminated Gore-Tex, which means that it is made from it, not that it has Gore-Tex membrane. If you don't know what is Gore-Tex, just Google it. Basically, it is a waterproof and breathable membrane. So the model is built with 2 layers of this material, one on the top of another. And this provides the necessary rain protection and still ensures breathability. It comes in 3 different colors: anthracite black, gray black, what I have, and brown. Of course, the gear comes with all the necessary protection on the shoulders, elbows, spine and the knees. They use C-Soft CE Level 2 protectors that have a unique design that makes them very light but still effective. And because it has only 2 layers, it makes it very light and comfortable to use. Honestly, I'm here with this jacket for more than 2 hours now, filming in the garage, and I still feel good even so outside is 25 degrees. Because it's light. If I compare it to my Dominator GTX jacket, man, this is 3 layers, this is really heavy jacket. I don't know what is the weight, but I will say something like at least 5 kilograms without having anything in the pockets. If you have a question which one is going to provide better protection in the rain, it will be probably the Dominator, but I also know that to have the Dominator in very high temperatures, over 30 degrees, is definitely not for everyone. As I told you, it has very clear design, but this is one of the reasons why I like it so much. The more different angles, stitches, pockets you have, the easier it is going to be to clock it with dust, mud, flies, anything that you're gonna have during the years, and after that it's going to be very difficult to clear it. It has altogether 4 different outside pockets. 2 big here with zips, waterproof, 1 here, again waterproof, and 1 big on the back. It has also another one very small here on the sleeve. You can keep your credit card or ID or maybe some money that you're gonna need during the day, and also has 2 pockets inside, 1 here and 1 there. And these pockets are more than enough for me to keep my documents, my telephone, my keys or anything that I need during my rides. Another also very important moment for me was the size of the pockets, especially the inside pockets where I usually keep my telephone and my documents. And I have, I would say, middle-sized telephone, and you can see that it goes without any problems. It is the same with this pocket, in which I keep usually my wallet and the documents of the motorcycle. They are big enough. As I told you, the maximum temperature that I was testing the jacket was around 25 degrees. The hot summer is still ahead and I'll have more than enough time to test it before I leave for South America, because I plan to go with this gear. Anyway, when I saw a number of ventilation pockets that it has, I'm absolutely sure that I'll be alright. Speaking about vents, let me show you what it has. It has 1 on the right arm here, 1 on the left arm. But what is most important, here in the middle, there is a second zip line, which one I can lock just like that. And I'll have right from here to the bottom, very big open vent. So when I was riding yesterday, here was 25 degrees and I was feeling perfectly fine with these vents open. Keep in mind that underneath I've got my thermal underwear. Even so, it was absolutely perfect. The way REV'IT designed the vents is very interesting. Once you open it, it is grabbed from the air like a sail and it works very efficiently. Also, the zipper is open up and closes direction down. This might sound like nothing to you, but from my experience, it is much easier to do it while you write. Let me show you once again what I mean. If I want to open the zips, I have to zip up like this. It is exactly on the opposite direction from anything that I had before. Now I have open zips. If I want to close it, I have to zip down like this. And you might say, what is the problem? You can do it either way. Let me switch the jackets now and show you what I mean. This is now the Dominator jacket, but if I want to open the zips, I have to go and zip down, like this. And if I want to close it, it's zip up. But when you write, it's very, very difficult to close it like that, because even if you leave just a small gap on the top open, the rain will go in or the cold air will go in. But because of the design, it's very, very difficult to do it. Very, very difficult. I basically every time need to stop and then zip it and go like this. Very, very difficult. Let me switch the jackets again and show you on the Echelon. Open the zips. Easy. Close the zips. So it is so easy because when I try to zip it, the jacket here provides the support that I need to zip it properly, like this. But when you go up, when you try to have this like that, you don't have support because the jacket is moving from the sleeve. That's why this design is so clever. Thank you very much, guys. I don't know who did it, but it is wonderful. Also, about this sail effect that I told you, the air just open it. On the Dominator, it is way more tighter here, and it cannot be blown by air like on this. We see it is way more tighter. It's a wonderful jacket, but in terms of ventilation, this one is better. Of course, there is no way to zip this second zipper while you ride, but I hope that you get the idea. The main zipper, the first one, when you look at it like that, now the jacket is waterproof and you're ready to ride in the rain. The same design on the zippers on the trousers. As you can see, zipper up, it's open. Now we have this sail, the same exhaust pocket on the rear side. I really like the design of the belt here. It is flexible with straps, so you can adjust it like that regarding to your waist. And the side pockets are also very comfortable. Again, they are waterproof with zippers, so I really like it. They even add these rings here on the belt, so if you prefer to have a different belt instead of these straps, you can do it by using these rings. Very clever design, very clever. Because as I told you, it is light, it is very comfortable. You can move everywhere you like without even feel it. It is the same with the pants. I can move my legs like this way more easy than with the Dominator pants. And because there are no zippers here on the bottom part, here on the side, I thought that it will be very difficult to wear it over my boots, because as you can see, I have boots from REV'IT and they are very large size, especially here. But no, as you can see, it is not a problem at all. Let's now talk about functionality. As I said, anything between -5 and +25 was not a problem at all. Of course, on the cold days, I have to use some kind of mid-layer, like the one that I have here now. But this is understandable because it hasn't got any warm linings. Nothing at all. It comes just like this. So during the cold days, you have to have something underneath. Here, many will say, what? No warm linings? What a rubbish. Well, I'll respect your opinion, because my reaction was exactly the same when I got the Dominator GTX many years ago. But then I realized that without warm linings is way, way better. When I ride on cold days, I always have my thermal underwear. On the top of it, I have some sweatshirt or some mid-layer like this from REV'IT. And I use it also as a light jacket when I walk around. So it has a double purpose. First, to keep me warm in the cold days, and second, to use it as a light jacket to go around the hotel, camp, hostel, or just walk around in the chilly mornings. Even though for many of you the warm linings might sound like a better option, I will advise to reconsider your decision, because they are perfect when you ride in the cold days, but when the temperature rises, you have to remove it and you have to store it somewhere. And they're not heavy, but they are very bulky. See, this is only the jacket. You'll have the same size for the pants as well. So you have to find a place in your luggage to store it. And you might say, Pavlen, it is the same with your mid-layer or this light jacket that you said. But this light jacket will be in my luggage anyway, because I cannot walk around the camp with the thermal or this warm linings, but I can perfectly use this jacket all day around. So it is multi-purpose, and this is with only one purpose, to keep me warm. So if I can use this instead of this, I will always do it. I hope that you got it now. And because it is light, as I told you, it is way more comfortable to wear it than Dominator GTX. It is even better than Sandfall and off-track jackets that I've got, because this one is from Gore-Tex, so I don't need any rain cover on the top of everything. Of course, nothing lasts forever. If you ride for many hours, probably this will soak with water and will start leaking, but it will be the same even with a proper rain gear. But it is light and comfortable, and it is the same with the pants. I will always prefer to have Gore-Tex pants instead of having waterproof gear on the bottom, because it is very difficult every time to stop on the road, put it on, then remove it. Even on my trip to Magadan, I went with my Dominator GTX pants. Alright, it was cold over there, but in Europe was over 30 degrees, and I was perfectly fine, which is mean that I will be even better with the pants from Echelon. Until this moment, I listed only the pros. Are there any cons of this gear? Well, I haven't found so far. I have two suggestions, and I already sent an email to the guys from REV'IT, and I'm so glad that they are listening to people like me, because this could only improve their gear and make it even better. The first was to make the rear pocket extendable, like the one they have on Dominator GTX model. The second was about the front zipper. I do like how it looks like and provide the necessary rain protection, but in case of failure, if stuck, jammed, filled with mud or broken for some reason, I wouldn't be able to close the jacket at all. With the old-fashioned system, again like on Dominator gear, that will protect it, and I can still use Velcro to close it. You might say that this is just too negative way of thinking, but I will say that it's a more realistic point of view. Alright, in terms of build quality, functionality and features, nothing more to say. Let's now discuss the price. Well, it is not cheap in any way. This model, the jacket and the pants, will cost you in America around $1,200. In Europe, more than 1,000 euros. This is not cheap in any way, especially for people from East Europe, like me. But you cannot find any cheaper option in this category, if you understand what I mean. This is a gear made from Gore-Tex, and Gore-Tex is always expensive. For example, the Dominator GTX gear that I showed you cost over 2,000 euros, jacket and pants. And this is half of the price, and in many ways it is better. And for your information, guys, I'm not paid from REV'IT to make this review. Yes, they gave me the jacket for free, but I'm not paid to say what I think about the gear. And the link that I'm gonna give you in the description down below, that will lead you to their websites, is not an affiliate link, and I'm not gonna earn any money if you buy the jacket or not. I just want to help you. Anyway, press like or dislike, whatever the video deserves. If you subscribe, even better. If you want to watch my travel videos, you can do it on my second channel, Motorcycle Adventures Live. Over there, once per week, I upload videos from Magadan. On my third channel, Motorcycle Adventures live streams, I upload, as you already know, live streams once per week. Anyway, see you next time.